With New Year's Eve and New Year's Day stay-at-home affairs this year, why not make it fancy? Top Chef Canada's restaurateur Eric Chong is here with a couple of dishes with lobster. Good morning, Eric. I'm going to admit to you, I love lobster. I'm terrified of making something with it because I'm afraid of screwing it up.
Good morning. Pleasure being on the show. I don't think you should really be afraid of lobster. I mean, I cook with it very often. I know I'm a professional chef, but I think the second you actually get your hands dirty and see a whole lobster, break down a whole lobster, it's actually one of the most forgiving shellfish, like stir fry, poach, however you want to cook it. It'll always be tasty.
Okay, so first of all, where do you get your lobster from?
So I got this lobster from T&T Supermarket. I've partnered up with them to try and help reinvigorate home menus and to help them actually open their palates and try these new unique flavors. So this lobster is actually delivered to my door. You can order it from their website, tntsupermarket.com. It's actually pretty incredible.
Okay, great. And what are you making for us today then?
So today I'll be making a traditional Chinese wok fried lobster paired with a lobster sauce. So lobster sauce is typically like a black bean sauce with ground pork. It's kind of like an Asian surf and turf, a lot of umami, a lot of flavor, good meatiness, and very deep flavor within this lobster.
So do you taste a lot of the lobster, or are you tasting a lot of the seasoning that goes with it then?
You definitely never want to lose too much lobster. Since you're wok frying the whole body, the sauce just helps enhance the lobster. It doesn't really just cover it with black bean sauce, but it really complements it in a nice savory way.
Okay, okay. So how do you actually, first of all, get the lobster into the wok? Like, are you taking everything off of it or taking it apart? What are you doing?
Great. So I'll just give you a close-up. Oh, there goes some lobster. Yeah, so you have like all the nice lobster bits that are cut up into about like 2-inch chunks.
Okay.
However you'd like to eat them. This was live, obviously, a few moments ago, but I didn't think it'd be appropriate just to show how I killed lobster.
Thank you.
So I just chopped them up into these nice bite-sized pieces. When they cook, it'll shrivel up a bit. But you definitely want to throw in all the body and everything just to make sure all that lobster flavor goes into the sauce.
Okay.
And then when we're talking about cooking lobster, especially when you're wok frying, you always want to make sure you have a super hot pan. If you don't have a wok, you can definitely do it with a skillet or a non-stick pan or even a cast iron, anything that can generate a lot of heat. Because what you want is essentially to smoke the lobster inside its shell. This will develop a nice, deep, and another layer of flavor. All right, so I'll just get it in the wok, show you guys how to quickly stir fry lobster. Make sure it's smoking. When you throw the oil in, you should actually immediately see smoke. If you don't, then your pan's not hot enough. And then the second you throw your lobster in, you should hear a loud sizzle. And that beautiful noise tells me that the wok is hot enough, or your pan, and you can actually see all that smoke being generated. So a lot of people, when they're like wok frying or stir frying, they like to use like a spatula. I prefer to use tongs just because you can flip over each individual piece. You have a lot more control, and you can actually see what's going on in the pan.
And how long will that stay in the pan then?
This will stay in the pan, I'd say, for 2 minutes stir frying right before you add the sauce to let it simmer. So right now, wow, I could have sworn I unplugged. That's crazy. You
have the same cooking timer that I do then.
Yeah, all right, sure. That is crazy. Anyways.
That's how you know it's smoking a lot. There we go.
Yeah, so it's turning a little bit orange. That is so crazy. I unplugged it just before the segment. That is crazy. Sorry, and then you have this black bean sauce with ground pork in it. I'm just going to add this to the wok and let it simmer. I'm sorry about that.
Should we call off the fire department?
I don't even know where it's coming from. To be honest, I don't even know where it's coming from.
It comforts me to know that this happens to a top chef.
Yeah, this is crazy. Anyway, I don't want to detract from the recipes. If you want a full recipe and to find out how to make these delicious meals and help your holiday season, you can check them out at www.tntsupermarket.com/masterchef.
Okay, Eric, thank you very much. Happy New Year to you, and good luck with your fire. Okay.
So much.